Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Winslow, Arizona. We're currently standing here on the corner of Route 66 Plaza in Winslow, and I think they did an outstanding job with this square here, with this intersection. So we got the Route 66 sign, which is spectacular here in the intersection. It looks really good. We got the statues over there, the bronze statues. We got the beautiful Winslow, Arizona sign. And they even have a foundation here. Let's go across the street real quick. All right. Wow, wow. Look at this. So, yeah, standing on the corner foundation. So they got a foundation and it's playing music throughout the day. Let's cross the street again. Wow, really nice statues here. Two bronze statues with the guitars, standing on the corner. Really nice. They did a really good job with the paint also of the Winslow, Arizona sign up here. Really well done. We get the painted truck over there. But we do have the real truck right behind me. That's a really, really nice truck. Wow. Well done, Winslow. Well done. This is really neat. I tell you what, guys, let's go take a stroll. Wow. Well, and guess which song is playing right now on the standing on the corner foundation right now? I think you can kind of guess which one it is, but well, you can guess, right? Wow, wow, wow. What an experience, guys, to be walking here in the corner of Winslow, Arizona, while the song is playing with the big speakers over there and the standing on the corner foundation. Man, I mean that's something. Okay, wow, Winslow. Wow, this is the whole experience, guys. It's the whole 9 yards. I mean, you got the sign, you got the flatbed truck here, the flatbed Ford. You got the song playing in the background over there in that building on the other side. Wow, I mean, this is this is quite an Arizona experience. I'll say that. Howdy, cowboy. Let's cross the street again so we can get a visual of the intersection. But man, let me tell you guys, this is quite an experience. Okay, this is quite an experience, and Winslow's really done a good job with this intersection right here. Wow, I mean, look at this, Arizona US 66. Wow. Now this is a real Arizona experience. Okay, real Arizona experience. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. All right, we made it to the iconic Wigwam Motel here in Holbrook, Arizona. Wow, what a beautiful historical place. The classic cars really do add to the experience here. Wow, this is outstanding. They got all kinds of cars, man. I mean, this is a huge collection of cars. I mean, look at this. They got petrified wood in front of the hotel here or the motel. They got the teepees, obviously. That's what this place is known for. And I'm noticing a lot of teepees and a lot of petrified wood. All right, we got some real old cars here. Wow, these are collectible items. Look at the petrified wood. And we got the legendary Mater here. Now, guys, if you're familiar with the movies, Cars 1, 2, 3, well, you know, you got Mater here. So this is a great family destination. It's for families with kids. Definitely recommend this stop. I mean, look at this. You can stay in one of those TPs and look at these classic cars. Wow, this is awesome. This is another true Arizona experience, y'all. Wow, look at this. So what you got here is you can rent one of these TPs and you can park your car between two classic cars. So that's kind of what separates the parking spots here. You get this car from Nevada, somebody from Nevada is staying here, and well, they're parked between these classic cars. And look at these Arizona license plates. Wow. And this is how you do a license plate, ladies and gents. Well done, Arizona. Well done. Wow, and look at all the classic cars. And Azul parked by the petrified wood and the old collectible classic cars. Now, apparently, the word wigwam means some kind of ceremonial hut. You know, so I keep using the word teepee, but it's really for ceremonies, from what I understand. And that term is used, I think, by Native American tribes here in the United States and by First Nations up in Canada. One thing that's really stood out to me is this camper right here, and they did an outstanding job with the paint on it. Wow, this is a really cool design, and they have all these designs also on the wigwams or on the teepees. That's really cool. And wow, is that petrified wood? Oh man, wow. Look at these are massive petrified wood logs. This is insane. That's what they used for the parking lot here. Wow, this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. That is petrified wood right there. Wow. And look at this massive trunk. Look at this. Wow. Believe it or not, this is petrified wood. Wow. Well, guys, this is the Wigwam Motel in Holbrook, Arizona. Wow. All right, guys, we're still in Holbrook, Arizona, and what you're looking at right here is the longest painted Route 66 map. Now, Route 66 starts in Chicago and ends in Santa Monica, California. So it goes through 8 states. So it goes through Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and California. And that's why it's called the Mother Road. Now, another reason for Route 66 getting called the Mother Road is also because apparently there's an American author, a very famous American author, who called it that in one of his very famous novels. So if you know who that is, let me know in the comments. Now, also there's a very famous singer from the 60s, one of my favorite ones, the father of rock and roll, who sang a really famous song about Route 66. So if you know who that is, also let me know in the comments. Now, if you want to do a Route 66 road trip, since it's 2,500 miles, I'd say you need at least 10 days to do it and actually see what there is to see. And you'd also be, helping revive Route 66. Yep, the Mother Road, ladies and gents, the Mother Road. All right, guys, we're driving the Petrified Forest Road here in the national park. I mean, there is petrified wood on the sides of the road. There's so many stops you can make. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of petrified wood that's here in the park. So I'll tell you what, let's make a little stop and maybe try to get you a few pictures of some petrified wood. All right, guys. This section of Petrified Forest National Park is called Blue Mesa, and wow, it is absolutely spectacular. It's my understanding it has a lot of trails, and there's a Blue Mesa trail in this area that's supposed to be paved. So let's go for a hike. All right, guys. So we're here at Blue Mesa Trailhead. Now this trail descends, makes a loop, and then comes back up. It's not much of a descent, so it's only a 1 mile trail. Highly recommended, and the views are supposed to be spectacular because you see everything from above and then from below. Let's go. Let's get this hike started. Wow, this is a super windy windy day. Um, so that makes the hike a little bit more challenging, especially if you're trying to hold on to equipment and cameras and phones. So let's make our way down, and hopefully there'll be a little bit less wind at the bottom, but you know, it could be worse as well. So one thing that really hits me here is the lavender color. Now I see some little bit of a greenish color, a little bit of lavender color. Now, I've been talking to some people up at the trailhead, and what they were telling me is that the best time to really do this is not midday like right now, but to actually do it either really early in the morning, before sunrise, or after sunset. So, you know, basically the magic hour. From what I understand, this lavender-looking color turns blue, and that's why it's called Blue Mesa. So a lot of the people that I spoke to said that the color actually changes once the sun sets. Well, we'll try to time it a little bit better next time, but I'll tell you what, even midday, it just looks absolutely stunning. All right, we made it to the bottom of the loop. Wow. I mean, this is like being on the moon, guys. This is just absolutely stunning. I'm giving you a 360. I mean, this is like being on another planet. And the colors are just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this. Wow. This is a really beautiful place. Highly recommend this hike. Even if you come with a family with kids, highly recommend it. Petrified Forest National Park. Wow. All right, guys, we made it to Newspaper Rock State Historic Monument. And wow, I mean, these boulders are massive. So they're about 150 yards away from the point that I have here. I got my phone on maximum zoom. You can see the petroglyphs there on that rock and more petroglyphs there. Now, I tried to count, man, there are probably hundreds of them. All right, guys, we finally made it to the Painted Desert. Yes, the Painted Desert. Guys, I've been wanting to come here for many years, so it's a very special moment to be here. I mean, this is just absolutely stunning. So I'm just gonna let the camera roll here, not have to talk a lot, and just let you enjoy the view. We're still in Petropac Forest National Park, and this beautiful building here is the Painted Desert Inn. This was built in 1924, and it is part of the Pueblo Revival style. Now, in addition to the beautiful architecture of the building, you have a lot of vegetation around, which I think really adds to the aesthetics. But the big attraction here is the beautiful view, the $1,000,000 view of the Painted Desert. So now you look at the structure and you have those balconies up there, and then in front of you is the Painted Desert. Wow. All right, and this is a view of the back of the Painted Desert Inn. What a unique structure! What a unique style of architecture! Very beautiful, and you can see the plants in the back. You can see the balconies, and then you can see again the $1,000,000 view of the Painted Desert. I mean, this is just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right, it's still very windy outside, so let's go inside. All right, we're inside the Painted Desert Inn. And they've got a lot of old pictures of the inn during construction. Look at this one. Wow. This is awesome. So they got some really neat old pictures of the inn during construction and throughout different periods since 1924. Yeah, and they got a few more back here. Wow, that's a neat one of how the paintings were made. This really highlights the colors of the buildings and of the surrounding area. All right, let's go upstairs. A beautiful Navajo rug, beautiful ceiling with a lot of native art. That's a really nice piece. The woodwork on the ceiling is very nice. Wow, that's an interesting choice of color, but you know, you don't think orange would look that good. It's a pastelish looking orange, but it looks really good. This is really neat. Wow, and lots of native art that I'm seeing right here. Wow, this is really neat. Now I need to get to the balcony. I don't know where the balcony is. Oh, there it is. Wow, what a view. What a view. Well, I told you earlier it was $1,000,000 view. It may be worth a little bit more than 1,000,000, don't you think? Wow. Painted Desert Inn, ladies and gents. Painted Desert Inn. This is an epic drive, y'all. Epic. Look at the color of the red over there. Look at that. And look at all the hills in the distance with all different colors. So this is on Indian Reservation, Route 12, which is also on Arizona Road, I think. And it is absolutely spectacular. I mean, I cannot describe. Look at this. My mirrors are a little dirty, but man, this is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Welcome to Navajo Nation. All right, guys, we made it to Window Rock, Arizona. This is the capital of Navajo Nation. We're currently in the Navajo Nation Veteran Memorial Park. I mean, this is a beautiful park. Everything is done so well. I'm very impressed, very, very impressed. What you have here is Window Rock, which is this beautiful formation. And honestly, guys, the whole town of Window Rock is full of rock formations like this. And now the sun is about to set. So what you're seeing is the color of the rock coming out. It's all kinds of shades: pink, cream, a little brown, a little red. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful rock to look at. Now, what you have here in this memorial park is a Navajo code talker. Now, a lot of people don't know it, but a lot of Native Americans participated in World War II, and some of them were code talkers. Now, the U.S. military used some of the native languages, like the Navajo language, as a secret code language that the Axis, Germany, Japan, couldn't understand. Yeah, and that played a very big part in the success of the Allies in World War II. So this is a memorial park that's built in their honor. So this is a very special place to come to. And for another reason as well, is that Window Rock, the rock you're looking at right there, has a spiritual significance to the Dene. The Dene, or the Navajo people. Now, the Navajo call themselves Dene, or each other. They call each other Dene. The word Navajo was really given by, outsiders to the Navajo. All right, let's walk a little bit and get as close as we can to the rock formation. Now, it's my understanding that this is a sacred site for the Navajo people or the Dene people. So people or visitors aren't allowed to cross over that stone wall that you see over there. So we're just gonna admire it from here. And it is really beautiful. And the color of the rock is very unique, especially with the sun going down. All right, guys, and now a little history about Window Rock. Now, it's my understanding it was established in 1936 as a headquarters for all the agencies around Navajo Nation or around the Four Corner area. And then it became the capital of Navajo Nation. Now, the drive on reservation Route 12 here, with that song I was playing in the car by a local band that's from this area, really made that drive really unique. And then I get here to Window Rock, and right now I got another song as well playing in my head, and that's another very famous song by a very famous country singer. And it kind of tells the story of a Native American war hero who comes back from war and then has a hard time. Let's just put it that way. So if you guys know which band I'm talking about and which country singer I'm talking about, let me know in the comments.